Okay, it's in alive.
Which channel is?
Yeah, the same channel I shared, the deploy Starship. Yes, okay, it's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
it's on. Okay, we are on, but let me a second because I'm going to share to Katie. Okay, send to.
We're live.
Go.
Where did you share the channel?
I'm going to share.
The deploy Starship now.
Yeah, I'm going to share here too, in the general in Onikami. Okay.
Oh.
More scene. Please give me the latest video from the gameplay, Carlos, to my private chat. I'm going to upload to YouTube.
Big delay here.
Okay. Saying so live stream happens.
I'm gonna share it on Twitter.
Tried to go in there, but it was like this big delay on it, so I had to move out again.
Okay. There is a long delay, right? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 20 seconds, maybe. Where did you send me the link, Carlos? The video link.
Private.
Yes, please.
You have them private. You have it. You already have it there. Music teaser gameplay. Let's call it.
Okay. We lost Matthew.
Already 10 minutes later.
Okay. Okay, the link was shared with Katie. Yes, she has made the announcement. Okay. Okay, she has spared the link. Hello everybody. We are here another week with amazing team. We have Aslan Nersten, vice chairman for Starship, co-founder, co-owner. Matthew Albright, Starship CEO, co-founder, co-owner, and Carlos Chinesta, the man behind the tablet and the pencil, the drawer man, art director from Onikami. Thank you, all of you, for coming. This amazing day because we have something we have to share you very soon. I'm going to show you the gameplay, the first stage of a gameplay from a Starship game or a Starship NFT game. So we are now uploading to YouTube to share you to all. We are going to discuss this video. We are going to explain all things happened with this video. We are going to solve of your question you have typed in the YouTube chat, and also in Discord. If you have made some question this week, we are going to answer them. So, Matthew, as all, Carlos, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm just happy to finish the trailer, and I've been very excited by the fact that we put it in order the things to make it more realistic, the vision of the gameplay. So people, I hope they can enjoy a little bit the new vision of the game. I mean, it's the future of the game. So yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, very happy.
Yeah, Matthew, how are you?
Matthew,
are you happy? Matthew.
He wrote that he cannot hear anything.
Yeah, no problem. Asshole, you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Matthew probably go to Discord, but write that to him. Our live show is on Discord, so I don't think you can follow it on YouTube. No, I'm good. I'm looking forward to see this gameplay.
Yes.
I've been following this pretty tight with watching Carlos on Twitch to see what's going on here, and of course we knew, the four of us knew what the game was going out to, but it's hard for us to visualize it. So it's much better when Carlos takes his pen on the screen and share with us everything that's going to happen. Yeah, like you did on, I think it was Tuesday. You opened an eyes for very many people, including me and Matthew. We were like, "Wow, is that how it's going to be?"
Yeah. I don't know how many hours you spend in your life to painting on Photoshop, Carlos. Because
it depends. I mean, you know the secret is baby food and coffee. Okay, so if you put those things together, I mean, I can paint for hours. Actually, I forget to sleep, to eat on it, so I had to be careful. I had to be really careful with that thing because I really enjoy my job. So when I go into that thing, it's like I dive into the space, and so it's very interesting to design this game. I can spend. I think at the last huge thing I spent time working on was 5 hours in a row. Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes resting between each hour, but that's all. It was really thing.
Oh man, that's
now my speaker wasn't working. So did I miss anything? Have we started?
Yeah, Matthew, we have introduced ourselves. Hello, Matthew. Nice to hear you.
Hello.
How are you? How was your week?
Very good, thank you.
Because
so have we started? We started, right?
Yeah, we are going to. I just uploaded the gameplay video on YouTube. I'm ready to show you, people. I hope. Please raise your fist, people. Carlos, Hassel, Matthew, please raise your feet. Raise up your thumbs. We are going to show you. We are going to show you all, people. A long time we are waiting for this video.
Okay.
This is the first concept of our gameplay for a StarShip NFT game. This is the release. This is Terminal Life, and now I know you're going to enjoy this. I'm going to swipe the screen. Give me a second. Oh my, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, and maybe you too. Okay, people, ready, steady, go. Please, all of you, please look at this. Yes.
Please.
Woo! People, we got it. We have reached with the first concept, the game you are waiting for most, people. Yeah, please comment in the chat because we are going to explain a lot of things in this video. Yes. What do we have seen? What we have seen? People, we have seen how to manage your fleet. We have seen how to look your starship. Okay. We have looked how to send your starship to a planet, and this is a planet have an amount of Kyanite pool. The pool on every planet is limited, and every pool is recharged every 24 hours. So this is a complete risk to clean all the planet's NFTs before someone go first. Yes, I'm going to rewind the video. I'm going to explain in every single step in the video, and Carlos, join me please if you want to make comment about more things about the production of it with all the assets, because you have spent a lot of time creating this assets. So yes.
So we have multiple spaceships, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
This is the point of view for a player that has selected the Starship space station. Okay, we are in one of the 100 space station available to buy. So the first one is gonna be the Starship space station, and what we are going to see here, we see a video ad. This is a YouTube video we connect in this space station because all the time you are playing with this display. This is something like a Pip-Boy on Fallout. This is something crazy. We have to innovate in this game. We are so boring about the single NFT game that's only a simple menu, and then open the menu with a hover and you say a swipe on the screen. No, we are developing a game. This is a classical game that NFT community has no costume about that, because they only see something, for example, like Axie. This is a game, for example. This is not the canon from all the NFT game we have seen in the market. So this is a part, an asset for a game you can play. You can easily find on PlayStation or Xbox, for example. This is asset. This is not a single website. This is some more complex, and this is a summary about all the tasks, all the features where you are going to discover in the third phase on the game. That we are hard working to release in the end of November with the pre-alpha. So yes, we are inside a space station, and this space station is the first one. The number one is the Starship space station, and we have seen information about a video that the space station owner can embed this video to show you new content, new feature. Imagine, for example, that McDonald's or Burger King, for example, or I don't know, Binance, the exchange, want to buy a space station. Okay, the space station, Carlos is gonna explain you later, is gonna be customized. Okay, but this place, the YouTube video is gonna show you information. For example, discounts. For example, an ad that you can get, and this is a way to return the investment from this owner that has bought the space station. Then in this
spaceships. I'm sorry. How many spaceships can I have and use in the game?
Yes, this is an information we need to set. For for example, because there are some rarities about the starships. Okay, if you hold the starship, we have not released yet the amount of starship you need to claim your first fleet. You're going to receive some rarity starship. Okay, for example, if you have the minimum amount of starship you needed to start to play, you only receive one single common starship to play, one single. But if you move to hold the next step of the starship token range, you receive one uncommon and two common starship. Then there are long rarities from common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, mythic, and founder starship. Every single fleet below the common receive always 3 starship. Only the 20 top holder of starship receive 1 founder starship that are completely awesome. I am going to explain you later what the reason about the relative of starship, because they are not NFT that game inside the game asset. You can trade with the starship. You can only trade with the NFT that feel and make your starship feel it and ready to start staking and ready to transfer to another space station to visit them, or ready to try to conquer a new planet, or reach to get a bonus from mining a conquest planet. So in this position, when a player has selected his space station that want to start to play, all his fleet start in this space station, and then he has received in the login process or devs is going to snapshot your wallet and check how many starships you are holding to swipe your first fleet. And don't worry if you are not holding a lot of starship, because in every single new phase in the game you have a new opportunity to get a new fleet, and a total of 12 starship in the first 4 phases in this game. Okay, but remember, only the top 20 top holders receive a 1 founder statue that is gonna be awesome, and I know Carlos is gonna explain them later. How is his vision about this founder statue? But yes, what are we seeing in this space station? We have seen our Kyanite gas balance. This is a new tokenomics we are going to create to manage this game. You need the Kyanite gas to properly use starship to move another space station, or try to conquer or get Kyanite gas for another planet. Okay, you see the space station. This space station is the base. Okay, this is the base space station. It's gonna be the same, because every single space station is gonna be customized. Have several differences. Carlos is gonna explain later. But this is the account information you're gonna to see. The name of the space station is gonna seen in this display. The population, how many players is playing this space station, and this is a vanity number. For example, because there are no limitation about players can be inside a space station. This is unlimited at the moment. So, in case we are going to convert we are turned to a game. We get 1 million planets in the same minute. Maybe we need to fix that and limit the population, for example. But at the moment, isn't a problem. The Starship in a multiplayer about the population, and you are going to have an opportunity to get a daily Kyanite gas bonus if you complete some task every single day, and you have a very little chance to get an NFT. You can complete your Starship, or you can sell in atomic market, in the wax secondary market. Okay, So Carlos, is it your time to explain your magic about the design of the space station? Make some comment about that.
Yeah. Okay. So as you saw, how it looks as space station from the inside and also from outside. So my plan is to make a standard layout for every single space station, and from there, I'm gonna build more complex parts of a space station, depending of the quality of the space station, right? So it's not the same common regular space station, no customization at all, and then you have another one who is a founder, for instance. There's plenty of things, customizations. Maybe even the client can order how it should look, the space station. I mean, that is the thing, right? So every space station we have a hangar, place, a place where the engine is working. You can see planets. So even though maybe the panel that you are seeing there, it could change for another style. So it don't focus only on this design. I mean, this design is the basic one. I consider one of the basic ones, but I could go further with the design. So it will depends on how the starship is categorized. If it's common, uncommon, or rare, or epic, mythic, you know. And but in the core of the space station, all of them will work in the same way. Just one of them, they have more abilities and capacities to develop, on they make more quests daily or something like that. But in terms of design, that's how it will look. Depends of the quality, more complex it will be. But all of them, they have good quality. You know what I mean? So I keep on adding stuff on top of space station depending on the rarity of this one. But it's the maybe some brand comes to me and say, "Hey, Carlos, I want to buy a space station made by Cola or whatever. I don't know. Just give me the design and I make a space station in that way, right?" So, but the most important part is that people can enjoy the environment. So I want to make a good environment, cinematic environment inside the game. So then you feel that you're actually really into that space station. That's more or less what I can talk about it right now.
Yeah.
In the future will come more stuff for sure. Animations, effects, particles, many other things. Yep.
Yeah, many things are gonna be happens in the space station because every single new phase has new features to add to the space station. For example, a community event from campaign and the work progress. So this game is gonna be as the 80s single game that you only buy a cartridge for your Spectrum or your Mega Drive, and you only have this game and never goes to be updated anymore. This is this new revolution of games. It's always updated. So yes, we are going to add a new feature in the future for us. Okay. So next one has deployed Starship Katie has said that we're going to we're going to answer all your question after the explanation of the video. Okay, so don't worry. Make all your questions you want in the chat. No problem. Okay.
So what I understand out of this, it's going a little bit fast on Spanish and the Spanish English, and we have the draft we made now for the gameplay. That is what this player will see at all times when he's going out to play this game. So he will have that iPad in front of his in the bottom of the screen here. where he can choose the different things he wants to, if he wants to go to chat, and if he wants to go purchase NFTs, or going to travel to another planet, or whatever he wants. But this will be his main screen at all times. That iPad will follow him everywhere. And as Matthew said earlier, how many spaceship can each holder has? If I want to have, let's say I have 5 Starship accounts with Starships in it. Do I have to make 5 different wax wallets if I want to be in 5? If I'm going to be one of the travelers that's going to ride around the planets to find the 50,000 Bitcoin, $50,000 we have hidden. Often the best way to do that is to have multiple Starships.
Yeah, multiple account. Yeah. At the moment, for example, the other game like is Splinterland allowed to make a several account for a single player. At the moment, we have no trouble about having a multiple account, but it's so easy to detect botting. The robots account that easily make the single action, and we have said and we have argued about don't allow that this bot account. For example, with the maximum Kyanite pool a planet holds. So if you fly every single time with a single planet, there are moments that this planet has not more Kyanite gas and need to regenerate in the following 24 hours. So this is a firewall to avoid bot accounts that are so illegal, are so unethic, and we want all our players enjoy the game and have no bad experience about fighting against bots. So yes, we have we are in the middle of the production to make new strategies to fight against bots. Yes. I'm going to turn off the camera. People want to see us our faces again. A lot of beer here. So yes. So yes. What I explain in this mirror, in this screen, I'm going to continue the explanation about the video. This is the list of all your NFT assets. Okay, it's gonna be loading from your Wax wallet, and every single level. It's about a single part of the Starship. This won't the final. This won't the final design. This is an early concept because we are going to add some icons to make reference. Sorry for my baby. To make reference every single part of the Starship. For example, the E is the engine, and have selected now the the secondary thruster. For example, this player has the mythic secondary thruster and an epic, for example. And then, in this game, sorry, I have to swipe my screen several times. Yes. Give me a second. Okay. This is that.
Okay, I will start smiling now. Don't send me DMs about not smiling.
No,
it's me.
No. It's me. It's me. Okay, you hear me. And in this screen, you can see the filter or every single part of the Starship. It's gonna have a single icon, and you can list and you can see all your NFT you can sell and trade on the secondary market, and you can equip in your next Starship. And then in this screen, okay, sorry, because this event is so new. Yes, yes, and this. I'm gonna turn it off the sorry, the webcams. Okay, because it had me problems. Yes, sorry. I'm going to hide the webcam. Okay, at the moment I'm going to continue the explanation of this.
I'm not used to working with this 20-second delay.
For me, it's weird because I don't know. I had mute the video on the stream just because if not the audio.
Yeah.
But then.
Yeah, mute because okay, this is this.
In other platforms they have less delay. Here
Okay.
I don't know why.
Sorry. Okay, I'm back to share the screen. Okay, in this place, in the mission control, this is the heart about all the game. This is the meaning of the game. In this game, you are going to transfer and to send your starship to another planet or move to another space station. In this concept, we have set this is a early representation about the Starship. It isn't not the final art, but I have said I selected the rare Starship, and now I'm clicking. This is the space station we are inside. Our fleet is here. If we have all our starship in several space stations, we have seen every another space station around this galaxy, but we have selected, for example, this planet. This is an early concept of the galaxy. This galaxy is gonna be a lot of planets you can select. You can select many of them. I'm sure you are going to fight and join the race to conquer a new planet. For example, in this planet, we can see the categories of planet. We have set 20 different categories of planets. Okay, every single planet has different benefits about the game. For example, daily quest. On daily quest, you can target, for example, visit a magma planet or mine an amount of, for example, 2,000 Kyanite gas in a desert planet, for example. This is something you can motivate it every single 24 hours to join the game and to complete all the tasks to receive an amount of Kyanite gas in bonus. That depends about your starship, your fleet, and you have a little chance to get one NFT for free. You can sell, you can trade, and you can fill your own fleet. Okay, in this place you can see the category, the environment. This is the low risk, high risk, and medium risk. Has short information about the following phases about the world, the distance from the space station. More distance you have from that planet, more Kyanite gas is gonna be wasted. You need to properly use Starship, and more time you need to reach that planet. And this is the key about this is so vanity information that Carlos like it, but this is the information I want to explain you. This planet is an NFT, and all this game is a race to conquer NFTs, and you own your own planet and a serial of planets. What that mean? Every single NFT planet has a 5% or every single mine from a player that reach that planet and get the 5% of Kyanite gas that player has mined in your planet. This is awesome because you have received a passive income only for owning a planet. And how do you get that planet? Try to get the first one to reach this planet. So if you had the better Starship, if you had the better NFTs, you probably have the more chance to reach the first one because the duration of this travel is gonna be short. So this is the best key of the game. You have the best fleet. Okay, you can try to get the planet that are next to the space station, and you have the more chance that players reach this planet to mine every single time, because for example is the nearest planet for the space station, you have more chance to get that passive income. If you have if you want to waste more Kyanite gas to reach a farthest planet, okay, you are going to see a long duration of trips, but you have more chances to get that planet. This is a game, so this is the balance of the game. You if this is the key of the game. So in this case, you in the galaxy, you're gonna to see if this planet is owner or not. If you get that planet, you're gonna to be listed in your NFT inventory in your wallet. Okay, but this is the most important. You can and I have mentioned about the counter bot account. The planet has a limited pool of Kyanite gas, and I'll explain the reason. And if this is the nearest planet, this pool is gonna be shorter in every single 24 hour for sure. This planet is farthest. Maybe the pool remain for the next 24 hours. This number is fixed, and this number depends of the category of the planet. Okay, we are 10 planets, 10 kind of planets. We have a lot of planets to conquest, but this is the key. This is the planet. Carlos, I know you have a lot of you want to explain about this art, about this conception, about the travel. Please, the microphone is you.
Okay, so as you can see in that illustration, the planet is not rotating, okay, but it will rotate. Okay, the planet will rotate. So I already done this planet in 3D. So this is it's a mesh. It's a mesh, 3D mesh, and you put the texture. And so what does it mean? That means that maybe you can select several areas on the planet to maybe go and select different points of the planet. Okay, I mean, I'm investing time on creating the whole thing. I mean, of course, I'm not gonna paint the whole planet, but you will see different locations inside each planet that you could go, and maybe because it's more Kyanite inside, or maybe because you have more power to go to that section or something like that, right? And every planet has its own pictures, his own backgrounds that also could be NFT cards. As someone asked in the chat, how many NFT, something like that. So taking consideration that the game itself is a huge NFT thing. So every element could be a NFT representing something about the game, right? Some history. Even though I have been thinking about the fact to create some lore, like a story about the game, not only just go and gather resources and that's all. No, maybe we could. I have been thinking about it inside myself as a possibility to create a story that you can follow in somehow, and is connected with the fact that you are mining Kyanite, right? So every planet has its own history, its own lore, or something like that. But every time I paint an environment like this, I think about the fact that maybe could be something behind that painting. So keep in mind that I have those thoughts in my head about to expand the universe of the game, not only just gathering resources. That's okay because it's all about the game itself, but we could expand the concept of the game in that way through the illustrations. And yep, that's
Yep.
all. Many
That's-
planets, many textures, many clouds, environments, animals,
And
everything. I mean,
and some Easter eggs, eh? Some Easter egg we are going to to add in this universe. We love it. We love
Yep.
Easter eggs. So yes, in this case we have sent our starship to these planets. So our display has a. This is not final, but this is a cut down. We are going to check every whatever we want in the mission control to check how long this trip is making to is doing with this starship. Okay, so we can in this case we have three different starship in this player, and you can select another planet to send, or maybe visit another space station at all with this private space station channel, for example the chat, or maybe communicate with other, or maybe trade NFT when I wanted to check in the chat. But yes, in this case, in this occasion, we swipe to the chat, and the chat is a single chat. We can communicate with the space station population and a global population channel. So you can receive not this is the final place, but when you have a new event, for example, you have been under attack, you have been your fleet has arrived to a planet, your fleet has arrived on a new space station, you have received an alert. In this video we have set this notification. This is a simple button, and then you open the planet. Your starship has arrived to this paradise planet. And Carlos, what have we seen in this picture? This is a planet. This is one of the 10 kind of planet you are designing. Explain that paradise.
Well, but this there are different kind of environments and biomes. So some of them can be wild, and other ones can be more peaceful. Maybe you find a huge big animal or something, so maybe you need to think twice before you go there, or maybe you have enough courage to go, and maybe it costs you more Kyanite or something like that. But in this case, I choose to make an illustration that this is, by the way, it's not the final art. I mean, this is, for me, it's a sketch, but it's okay. It's more than enough now. But it will have a lot of details, especially about how you mine the Kyanite, okay? How you gather resources, because this is all about. So every planet, doesn't matter how it looks, it will have sections of Kyanite. And I'm a crazy guy with Easter eggs. So I consider that it will be great to add some Easter eggs on every single background, and people can enjoy also finding the Easter eggs related to the game. So this illustration is just about a very peaceful planet, but at the same time you can see that maybe something wild there, and it's an old spaceship that is frozen, maybe 1,000 years or something like that. So that you get into that, you start to create stories inside your head, right, about the illustration. So yeah, these kind of planets, they are all about forests, lakes, everything is beautiful, earth thing. Suddenly you go to another planet, lava, volcanoes, or maybe just gas, vapor.
The metallic, the crystal planets.
Yeah, maybe it's raining diamonds,
yes.
Something like that. I don't know. So it's all about create different sets where you can just go and lose yourself also watching the game, not just I go, I claim, I go to no, just just spend some time while you're waiting. So hey, I want to make comfortable that this game. So this planet, that's my intention with Paradise.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and many Easter eggs, how you say, yes, this is part of the marketing campaign we have developed them. But yes, you are going to enjoy all the asset. Yes, when you have mine in a planet, you can claim this is immediately. Okay, the starship has need his time to mine in this planet, and you can claim this Kyanite gas you're going to receive. But for example, this player, yes, has been the first player that arrived this planet and get this NFT. So this is yay, bravo! He has received a reward, amount of Kyanite gas, and a starship bonus. This is the part I have planned. Every single starship and the NFTs sum every variable. Therefore, variable I'm going to show you. You have the opportunity to show the first sheet about the balance of the game. Okay, but I need to advise you that all this data is gonna to vary. But I want to show you some data from that. But yes, this player has received the planet NFT, this NFT planet, and come back to the space station. Then, in this case, this starship have another countdown to back to the space station again, and you can send it again whatever you want. We have not set energy for every single starship. You only need Kyanite gas to propel your starship. So you need to manage and you need to balance to this. And one of the things we have not included in this video is about the staking. Okay, and I see some question in the chat about the staking. Yes. Don't worry, guys, because this is an early concept gameplay, and the staking is going to show you in the part in the screen. We are going to create a model of the starship from every single rarity. Has his own starship, every single color, and every single part have need to be filled to start to staking, and you have receive a reward of Kyanite gas per hour. With how many Kyanite gas you are going to receive, we have not defined data, but we have put this NFT as a sample. Okay, this for example, this secondary thruster has a generate 384 Kyanite gas per hour. So if your starship has a single NFT for every single part in the ship, all this number sum, and you receive a total of every single Starship to your balance of kinetic gas per hour. So this is the return of your investment. You buy a Starship token to get the best fleet ever. You can buy the pack for have a chance to get the better NFTs to fill your Starship to start staking. Or you can buy, if you don't want to buy the packs, you want to buy in the secondary market, you can purchase as a bid or as an action the part of the Starship you need to fill your Starship. So yes, I need to schedule a new AMA about all the tokenomics, all the economic and all the staking, and I need to remind that I told in the latest AMA about this. We are working hard about this economic. Okay, so yes, people, this is all we can show about the gameplay of this. And now we are going to see again our faces, man. Yep. Yes. People, what happened with my webcam?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah.
Matthew, it's myself here. I don't know what happened with him. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
There you go. My man.
So yes, it's time to scan and check all the question on the chat. I'm going to scroll up and turn off the music again. Okay. Yes, the music in on. Okay, it's turning off. Okay. People say Diamond Han, amazing stuff. Fayo, where can I buy Starship token? Dave Sanchez. Well, Matthew Aslo, if you want to explain this guy about all about how to get the Starship token, it's your moment. Matthew, you're mute.
Sorry, I'm on mute.
Yeah.
So I would go to deploystarship.com and you can look at our charts and where to buy. But also, if you were to search deploy or Starbase inside of the app stores, you should see our Starbase wallet where you can purchase Starship.
Yes. Yeah, a very nice place to buy because we are under. We have killed the zero, no? We are in 10 cents, isn't it? The Starship is on the 10 cents, and we have killed the zero. This is a bit new. Yes. More question. Is there any plan for the Starship token to stake to mine kinetic gas? Yes, we have planned. Not with the Starship token itself, but all the NFT asset you can get in the in the game. You're gonna get kinetic gas. More question. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Dave Sanchez. Okay, I have some doubts about buying and staking. How many tokens will I need to be able to play? Okay, I got to download the. Sorry. About the music. Sorry about my baby. Yeah, baby.
I have a co-star too. That's pretty.
You see the dinner time.
Curious of what's happening.
Dinner time is actually now.
He wants to play the game too, so yeah.
Yeah, he's my kid is actually telling me that I don't want to play PlayStation games and stuff like that, and now he was looking at out on the TV screen and saw us on the AMA, and he was in like. He came in to me and said, why do you play games and you don't want to play PlayStation?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's amazing. Okay, sorry.
My boy.
I'm back. My very is here again. Okay, so let's talk about the. Sorry, I missed it. Buying and staking and how many tokens you need in these cases. Okay, people, it's so simple because you need to fill your every single Starship to start staking. Okay, you need 11 different NFTs to complete your Starship right now. So yes, because we were to make easy that role, it's gonna be easy to fill your Starship, because if you buy packs, you have certain opportunity to get in a 3 or 4 packs to get filled an Starship. Not maybe with the best NFT, but the common is gonna be exist in a little amount of packs you buy. So the secondary market is one of the topic in this table, because you can buy with wax. This the blockchain we are creating under this blockchain. And you can buy all these NFT in that secondary market, for example, Atomic Hub. When the first sale goes launch, you have left the opportunity as well. I don't know if Stuart has hasn't all the NFT promos. I don't know. I lost that train. I need to check with Stuart later. But we have a promotion about the to get a free NFT promo to get whitelisted for the first sale of a NFT pack. So in this video description, I'm going to share you the link to join this giveaway. So if you fill all these tasks, you probably get this NFT promo. So don't miss the opportunity because it's free. Everybody love the free. Carlos, you this is an NFT you have designed in August. You enjoy a lot because you make a very big red Starship that is so awesome. so yes, you are remain to get the opportunity to get the NFT. But don't worry, I'm going to share later in the description the link to the form and try to get one of them. So more question we have. If you have any doubt, Asol and Matthew or Carlos, also you can answer. For example, yeah, a
question.
Yep, Matthew.
How many Starships can I own, and how many can I have in use at one time? Is it just one, or can I have multiple?
Yeah, I explained it before. Maybe you can hear me, but depends on the amount of Starship token you have in your wallet. You are going to receive a fleet, a rarity Starship. You have the minimum Starship token. You have received one single Starship, only one, a common Starship. But if you have the next range of Starship tokens, we have not at the moment this data, and it's gonna be vary. I'm for sure. You're going to receive the minimum is the maximum is gonna be three per season. Every single phase you are going to receive three new Starship. You only need to hold a Starship, okay, in your token. But yes,
what I really mean is the Starships that we use to mine on the planets.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those can I own, and how many of those can I have working for me mining on the planets? Can it just be one at a time, or do I have a fleet?
No.
How does that work?
If you're, for example, in the phase 3 in the game, you own 9 Starship. You have 9 a starship flying to space stations or to another planet to complete quest, and then not only one ship in a task. 9, 12, 6, and 3. In the beginning, you're going to
Depending
get the
on
maximum of 3 starship
So depending on how much starships you have
in your wallet.
in your wallet, you will have in the start phase 1, Matthew, you will have 3 starships to start sending around for mining. And second phase,
What's a reasonable amount of starship are you guys thinking? Is it 1,000 starship, 10,000 starship? How many starship should I own?
That's what we had in that wallet. We need to make change that. Think if Starship goes up to $200 each. Nobody has 1,000 starships. Or just a few have
So it should
1,000.
be a dollar amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's need to be a dollar amount. So we're going to change that. When we started this, the top 20 wallets had over 250,000 starships. But as soon if we go to $5, there won't be that big wallets here because they're going to bleed off, of course. And then we have to
I'm
change
holding
it over.
forever.
Yeah, except you and me, Matthew.
So I got a question. How
Yes.
many planets are there? And how many different types? How many types should I own?
10
And
10 category of planets, 10 kind of planets, and depend of every single planet have a minimum and a maximum pool of kinetic gas. That planet has
so after the planet is mined, it's garbage then, or does it fill up again with kyanite gas?
that planet. If you hold that planet, every single player is going to mine in your planet. You receive the 5% of the total amount of planet, the kinetic gas that planet mine in your planet. But you can sell that planet.
What happens when the kyanite gas runs out in the planet?
Yeah.
Is it just garbage then, or
Yeah.
does it refill?
That planet need 24 hours to refill the maximum kinetic gas.
So it refills.
Yeah, we need to make this become the tokenomic. If we don't make these decisions, if we open all the kinetic gas you can mine in a single planet, I'm completely sure that people is gonna reach to the nearest planet from the from the space station, and we don't want that. We want that. We want that players try to explore far away from the nearest region of this space station, and we have to remind about the raise about the $5,000 of Bitcoin. Also, Matthew, it's time to sell this amazing marketing strategy, because every single time you mine in a different planet, if you mine in a same planet 2 times with a single with the same starship, we have no more chance to get this price in this mine. For example, you need you have depending on the duration of the of every single trim. Sorry, my kid is behind me. It's too late. You have a little chance to get that huge price. So yes, this is a huge price that is next to a single mine. You don't need to own a planet. You don't need to be the conqueror for a new planet to get this price. You only need to mine always a separate planet. For example, I put an example of a point of view of a player. We have this player has 3 starships, and one of these starships sent to the nearest planet. Okay, it's sent, get a kinetic bonus, didn't get an NFT, and this planet is conquest before he reach. So only get the kinetic, that's kinetic bonus. But if this player send again the same starship to that planet, have no chance to get that prize in this planet. He needs to move to another planet with this starship to another one. So
so you mine at one planet twice. If you don't get the prize, then you got to move on to the next one.
Exactly. You have
the prize is $50,000 worth of Bitcoin.
Yeah, you have only one chance per starship per planet to get that prize.
Yeah, this is like a lottery. You just go farther and farther looking for a planet that maybe could have in the first landing the prize, or maybe not.
Okay.
You already know that if you land, that's.
Is there anything that we can offer to our community where they can start collecting planets now?
Yeah, maybe it could be a quest, conquer a planet and get. Sorry, my boy. For example, get a planet. Maybe it's a daily task. For example, I get a huge kinetic gas or reward. For example. So yeah, we are going to motivate players to go outside, go to explore, have a chance to get that huge prize, have a chance to get a new NFT planet to sell or holding, whatever the player wants. Have a lot of game mechanic to make people motivated to play. That's our mission as game developer and me as a game designer, to make the game funny, and you can turn off your computer in the morning, as all say in the past AMA. I need to drink the coffee fast because I need to check if I conquer that planet or not. This is the task I'll get.
When you talk about there's 10 planets. But that is 10 galaxies you're talking about, not planets. That's 10 places with millions of planets. So you have to go to that galaxy and you have to explore all the planets in that galaxy. And when you feel for it, you can go even further down to the next galaxy. You can have if you have 3 spaceships, you can be in 3 different galaxies exploring around there.
Can I answer that question or that?
Yes, please.
Yeah, because we were talking before. A galaxy can be huge if as much as I want to create the size of the galaxy. I mean, that's what I say when I'm creating the galaxy. I'm making a 4K resolution or 8K resolution galaxy. So actually, you can zoom in, and you can. The more you zoom in, the more systems you find inside that huge amount of stars, So don't think that only one galaxy you can swipe out the galaxy in 1 week, or it's like a huge thing to travel.
Yeah, the galaxy is gonna be sectorized.
Yeah, it's going to be sectorized, so every sector is long one. So that means that you can find many planets in only one sector of the galaxy. But then think about the fact that maybe after 1 year or something, for instance, okay, I'm not pointing any date actually, but for instance, in 1 year you realize that you explore the whole galaxy. Maybe, but then you have another galaxy with different sectors and different planets, but yeah, I will think that thing as a season 2 or something like expansion, something that expands the system of the game. Because one galaxy, I think, will be more than enough at the beginning, because it's huge. I mean, maybe takes 2 days just to go 1 centimeter in the galaxy. So, you know what I mean?
What I imagine then is the beginning planets that are around the space station. Those are going to be very valuable.
Yeah,
right.
Because you have if you own these nearest planets, you have more chance that players go in the first time to that planet, and you get that 5% of kinetic gas. So yes,
So do you
it's
guys-
more bio.
Can you guys make sure that I can you give me one of those, please?
When with tie with a yes, of
I have
course.
bills I need to pay.
just your sexy
Costs a
face
lot of
as a
money.
planet.
Yes, I want my sexy planet tied with a nice rainbow. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to go to my planet
No,
first.
that's not a problem, man.
Exactly.
Matthew's ass planet.
Yeah, gonna check for more question. Yeah, but again, this again. Will the close? Yeah, Crypto Eve says, will there be a closed alpha beta to test the feature? Who can open it? At the moment, we are under a lot of pressure to release as soon as possible. We need to set. We have set the pre-alpha with many of the scenes you have, or practically all the scenes you have seen in this video and more, much more. You're gonna be you are going to see in the pre-alpha in late November. So yes, we probably launch some marketing campaign to recollect wax wallet from your site, people, and try to make a private server to this is something in game development that's called a stressed server, because we need people to start playing with all the feature unlocked, to start playing all the time and try to find all the bugs possible before the release. Yes, we are working to make that possible as soon as possible. But yes, we have a lot of work behind in our back over our shoulder. But we are going to advise you from the deploy Starship channel. Social challenge,
Yeah.
but don't worry.
If you allow me, I will tell people that they can be in calm, because we are developing something that first must be stable. It must work in the most simple way, and sometimes the simple things, it takes little time to make it work. As, you know, the more simple it is, more difficult it is actually.
Yeah.
So we want to create something solid. That actually the concept is already done. I mean, the gameplay is already done. We just need to work on it and polish things that make sure that people don't find any bugs or something. You know, things that annoys people and they don't understand. So we want to make sure, because for my part, the illustration, it's okay. I mean, it's no problem. But then we have to implement everything in one ball, and that ball must be perfect. So I just ask people to keep in touch with us, and every time they have some questions or something, we are pleased to answer, of course. But keep in mind that this development takes some time, but from time to time we will release some news about that, and you will see that the game is growing and taking that shape that we want to give, no?
And you have free time in your personal Twitch channel, creating new assets from the game. To tell about that, Carlos.
Yeah, in the meantime, the game is developed. I'm going, because someone asked before, it's gonna be NFT cards that I can buy, and I say, yeah. I'm gonna stay painting every day NFT cards, NFT items, illustrations. So one thing is the game, and other things are the NFT. That's my part, the graphic part. Okay, so no problem. This is keep running. So they have two sides, the game and the NFT. And the final goal is to blend everything together and make it more dynamic. So no problem. While we are developing the game, I'm creating NFT cards and NFT products that we can use and put it in wallets and so on, right? So
we have a chance
we are not silly. I mean, we are working on it every day, and if we are not doing something, we are doing another thing. But everything is related with the game and with the NFT. So yeah, just keep staying with us like usually does, and thank you for the confidence and keep with us. So just continue, boom, 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 non-stop. Yep, that's my positive thinking about this.
Yeah, and we are so happy to see you on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 8:30 p.m. UTC in your Elite Portrait Twitch channel. It's a pleasure to see you that day. So, Morgoth Bauglir, this is an old name from the Lord of the Rings, Morgoth Bauglir. When will the snapshot be for receiving a ship from owned StarShip? Okay, in the moment you sing in the game, you are going to be snapshot your wallet. So we are going to check. Also, we're going to check how many StarShip you are holding. If you are one of the top 20, or you have a certain amount, you are going to receive in the game that fleet. So in the moment you log in for the first time. So more question when you log in. Okay, you have Matthew is the faster. Okay.
You mute Matthew.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So should we? I mean, are we able to buy these planets that are around the first station? How does it work? Are we gonna let people just claim them in pre-alpha? What's the plan there?
No, in the pre-alpha you are going to get the planet in your Wax Wallet inventory. In the schema, in the Wax collection, you have different schemas. For example, cards, promos, planet, space station. Every single schema has a collection on NFTs. And in this case, we are going to make NFT under demand. We can mine million of planets because we have no budget for this. Every single mine costs money. So when a player reach for the first time to a planet and get and conquers that planet, that planet is goes to mined and receive in his inventory. As the smart contract for outside for the StarShip NFTs Wax collection, create that NFT and send back to you. You can be listed.
It would be a good idea to allow users to build up their planets so that they're more appealing. So if their planet is in the middle of the galaxy and I fully load it with the best NFTs, then it's likely that the players coming from the space station are more likely to go to my planet than the surrounding ones because they'll receive rewards that way. Is that something we would do, or is there nothing we can do to build the planets up?
Let me ask for that question.
Yes.
You're talking about the fact, for instance, to establish a base inside the planet or something?
Yeah, like let's say there was a special.
Yeah.
There's different NFTs for the Kyanite mining machines.
And
Yeah.
That reminds
Very
me.
special.
Yeah, I don't know if you know the game No Man's Sky, but it's a video game, exploration video game. It was released a long time ago, and it was like that. I mean, the fact that you go to a planet, you claim it, and then you establish your it's like an antenna or something that you connect with satellite with your space station, and you bring stuff from the space station to that base.
Yes.
But the thing is that if you leave the planet and you leave that base, someone can go and see your base and claim it. So, you know what I mean? So, from your concept, we could, make that concept real in the way that you can just go, you invest, you establish your base in somehow, and then you can decide to stay there, continue feeding that station because probably they will need resources to keep it alive, right? Or just leave, and then leave the base there, and go
Because
to another.
I imagine what's going to happen is, with millions of planets in the galaxy,
Yep.
the people who own planets out in the middle of nowhere, they need to be able to do something to attract the players to their planet.
Because the quest.
That way they can earn a Kyanite gas or whatever. So the new
Yeah.
players, rather than mine on their own planet, it would be more beneficial for them to mine on your planet.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, then you have to build a structure or something that manage that thing in that
Yeah.
planet, of course.
Yeah, I need to add something because this is one of the reasons about the daily quest. The daily quest allows you to discover new planet, new different planet. And this is something I always want to implement in a game because we have so fluid about creative several quests that move your fleet, and not necessary to reach the nearest or on the same planet. You, for example, receive a quest, for example, fire, water, and swamp, and you need to visit every that categories, that kind of planet to complete a quest. One of the motivation quests you have as a player. But also I need to remind that this is so far away from now. In the 3 and the 4th phase of the game, you can add entities to a planet. So this as in the game, you can add weapon and shell to defend from invasion, from an alien invasion, and you can add some things to visit another planet. Why PvP events will appear in the game. You can assault enemy ships in his trajectory to another planet and steal the kill planet. This is early to explain that because this is a far concept we have not developed yet. But I need to, as I made in explanation, this is a live and constantly updated project. So yes, we have we are going to see many features in the future about that.
I have one question here, if it's okay for you guys. Let's say the four of us, the three of us are playing here now, and Carlos is coming in 1 year later than the rest of us. How will that be for that player that comes in later than the people that actually was there from the start? Will he be able to play to earn and start up like us, or will it be much more difficult for that person to start this game?
Okay.
Because now we are starting this game, and in the start here now we're not going to have 50,000 players.
Yeah, of course.
It's
like I get your point, because it's like now it's everything for everybody.
Yeah.
But once 1 year, it's like nothing left, right? And I say, hey, everybody has their own bases, everything is there. So where I should go, right? Yeah, that's a good question actually, because I think when it's about to build bases, maybe 1 year later, I think the fact to build bases on planets should, in my opinion, it should take a lot of resources to build a base inside a planet. I mean, it's nothing so easy to go there and to just build the base and that's all. I mean, it should be something very difficult to do. I mean, it's like if not, you have the whole system with your bases. No, it should be something that is only a few people who really invest time on this should get that opportunity to establish a base. But that's my opinion. But taking in consideration that situation, think about 1 year later, it should be still available planets to go through. And if not, you have another systems, another galaxies, and as I said before, maybe you leave the base and you leave to another planet and you leave that planet completely lost because it's not worthy anymore for you for whatever reason. So it's like in real life, right? You just go to some place, you explode that place, you take all the resources, and maybe you decide to stay or maybe you go to another place. So
Or
it will be
maybe people have to find a balance between
yeah,
claiming planets
yep,
and building them
yes,
up.
yep.
So
Yeah,
the
because
people who
it's
are
out of
building them
control.
up, yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
So it will be like Farmville 2.
yeah, be sure. One of the things we want in this game is has an unuseful a token you can use. If all the planets around the galaxy is conquered and you have no motivation to go on another planet, we are going to add a feature to spend kinetic gas in the game. What we're going to reveal now, but we need to add that because we don't want something to happen, for example, on Crypto Blades or another games that have no more feature to do with his own tokenomic. We need to add add mechanic and some things you can get spending the kinetic gas. But I repeat, we need we are going to make an special about the tokenomic where I'm going to explain all the tokenomic, the portion, the reservation from the budget, the Starship holder, destined to the game, destined for the liquidity. So I'm going to say we are going to explain a lot more about the staking in the next MES. So don't worry about that.
This is a work in progress, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
people in chat
feel
they are
like-
suggesting things very interesting. People
I
in
mean,
chat
we
are
have
suggesting-
Yeah.
we have 2 planets designed so far, right?
Sorry.
We have 2 planets ready, or how many planets are ready and designed?
We have 2 now, but it doesn't matter because I have it's like how can I explain? I said before, it's a 3D mesh, and I design on top of that mesh different planets, so it will not take so long to have 10 type of planets. Okay, I mean that's not a
Yeah.
problem. You will
But my
get
question,
yep.
my real question is, once those are designed, are we able to, start getting those through giveaways or purchasing, or can we start collecting before the game launches, or we have to wait until the game launches to collect?
Yeah, in my opinion, I think now it's nothing to do at all. I mean, it's nothing. All the system must be implemented. So
Yeah.
how you can collect something that is not there, or
Yeah.
we need to build up that situation to make it happen. That's why the
Yeah,
alpha.
but I mean, just like we built the Starship,
Yep.
and we did the giveaway with that. How couldn't we start collecting planets too? Or I don't see.
NFT
how they're
cards or
different.
as an NFT element.
Yeah, the
mean-
NFT planet.
In that case, it could be, of course. I mean, you can make an NFT card as a token
Yeah.
or something. I don't know how it works at all, but
But you couldn't use it in the game yet.
yeah, you
right.
have an NFT of planet B2344, whatever. You know that planet.
Yeah, because
You
I
have
think
that
it would be
NFT.
cool
That's
if our
it, yes.
community could start collecting these
Collecting
planets.
each item from the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
before
yeah,
the game.
I explained. We are gonna we won't release Planet NFT because these NFTs is mined under demand. When a player conquers a planet, that planet is mined in this second. So we can't create it because it's against the game. We are, and this is a budgeting issues. If we create a million of NFT, we have no budget. I mean, in the wax NFT environment, only Alien Worlds has millions of NFT created. So In the first stage, we can mine that amount of or NFT. We need to make that mechanic. When a player conquers a player conquers a planet, that NFT is created, no before. So it's Beltana Sibelenko. I don't know. My Russian is so bad. I know it's Beltana. Say whatever it will be Starship human in the game. Well, we are not human. That's the key. In a Starship metaverse, we are not the humans. The humans maybe exist or maybe won't. But we are a race from the Foundry planet, and this is something that Carlo and me, and maybe Katie, I know Katie is listening us, is going to enjoy a lot when we make the lore AMA about the game. So no, we are not the human king. We are an aliens race at the moment. More question. We need to finish the stream early. We have 1 hour and a half past. Morgus Bagler say, yeah, there will be a 500 million planet ride. Will the starting station on new players be balanced by currency concentration of active users? This may make it easier for new players to compete later. Every single space station.
He wrote that because we were discussing about the fact if we should create planets before the game is released or something like that. So that's why I say please don't. I don't think we should wait until the game starts. Then whales buy up planets.
Yeah.
So the situation could be we have to take it with very careful. We have to be careful how we control the flow of the traffic of things.
We can't collect planets before the game starts.
No.
But we can collect space ships
Space
and the
station.
modules that go inside.
Yeah, sure.
Space station.
I think the planets are only inside the game. This is game thing feature, but the rest of it, wings, shields, NFT of spaceships, starships, everything what is around the starship concept. Yeah, that's for sure. That's what I'm going to paint every day.
Yeah.
Starships, NFTs.
Just a correction. I need to summarize all of that you have said.
Quick question there. This spaceships, we will be able to start selling them pretty soon, I hope. And can we start? We're going to make 11 NFT cards now. That's going to be the start pack for the spaceships. Can we make like a pre-sale for a better price? So the community that's interested in playing this game, we can start this. So we can get because. Of course, the more fundings we get into the game, the more developers we can have, and things goes faster. That's how easy. That's so simple it is. And we have a lot of investors that is interested in going into the space stations. And the space stations revenue can be extremely profitable with all the people that is traveling, and the owner gets 5% of the Kyanite gas into his account every time one person leave the space station to try traveling to Earth. So when I go to bed, I can push that I have an 8-hour flight with my space station to go to a star far away, instead of just going for the 1-hour stars that is you go all the time. But we need to when can we start giving this to the community, and will there be an opportunity to make a pre-sale for a discount to the community that's actually following us and have our backs all the time here, so it benefits for the first ones?
Yeah, we have the whitelist. The whitelist is the first NFT promo we have released in August, and it still remain. They are I don't know the certain data, but the last information I have we have 100 NFT left remains to send. So if you account is whitelisted before the first sale, you have the opportunity to buy one single standard pack and one single extended pack before the normal date of the sale, the pre-sale. The pre-sale is gonna be happen some hours before the official date of resale. So it's free to get whitelisted, and the packs is gonna have a maximum supply. All the packs has you are allowed to buy a certain number of packs for a StarShip NFT game in a short period of hours, and the amount of pack minted is limited from the supply. So when the sale goes over, the only way to get that pack is in the secondary market. So this is not real, okay? But imagine that the first pack, the standard pack, only contains 5 NFTs, cost $9 in wax, and the extended pack has a huge chance to get the better NFTs. Contains 12 NFTs and costs $40 USD in wax. In the sale, okay, in the per sale has the same price, okay, but when the time goes down, okay, when the sale goes over, the only way to get that pack in the secondary market, and you can check in all the NFTs games when you have not the opportunity to buy the packs for the first time from the developer account, the official sale, the packs is easily to rate a multiplier of 3 or 4 his price. So I have no dupes of find the unstandard packs in the original price in $9 for $20 or $30 in the secondary market. It's gonna be always happens in all the NFT games. So you have the chance, you have the opportunity to be whitelisted in this promotion. Stuart or StarShip mate, he's in charge to send this NFT promo, and this is a feature I want to add in the game in the feature, but try to hold and try to join all our content and all our promotion, because we want to add achievement in the game. We want to add something like a leader tab, a ranking from all the StarShip player. So keep it up. Or social. So Matthew, Carlos, and Asal, I don't know if there are some question in the chat, but some words to say before.
If I were to build up a planet and then sell it in the NFT marketplace, can I sell it? And if I did and I built it up, it would obviously have more value, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because you invest money already, so that gets some value. Because that is, yeah. I mean, if you put some station on it, or you just manage to take on the planet because it has some special value inside that it's different from other planets. You should take more. Or because you invest, you give away the equipment. So you give everything there. So that planet is different from the others. At least under my logic. When it's about designing.
So everything would be the same. If I gave my planet to you, or a new player that was coming on board, everything that I did to it would be the same, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like a. You mean if you just have been using your planet for 2 months, let's say, right? And you have been mining for 2 months, and then you decide just to sell it because you decide that it's worth to sell it, and some new player come to that planet. That's what you're saying, right? In the moment that you are selling it, or what? Yeah. I want to know at that moment.
Thinking about the economy, because you know, there's a lot of people in other countries. I'm thinking mostly Philippines, where they're meeting up at internet cafes playing Axis Infinity, and there's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Hundreds of people gathering together to play this game, and they're making more money playing this game than they are going to work. Is this something that's similar to that? Are we going to see it picked up in countries like the Philippines, where everybody wants to participate and be a part of it? And are we going to see people building up planets and then reselling them? I just trying to figure out.
But the main concept of the game at the first place was just go to planets and mining planets, and get Kyanite and explore and own planets. But what you are actually saying is that to build up a huge community of players that are investing their money and their time, gathering resources, keeping planets, and trading each other with those planets as an NFT or some products, right?
Yeah.
I think in long term, it could be possible. I mean, what you are telling me is like season 3 or 4 or something, like when the game is already huge amount of players doing stuff, and you have a plenty of content. So what you are telling me is something long time ahead, but it's possible. I'm not telling you, no, that's just weird. This is not possible to see so many people playing this game. No, but it's a stage of the game that it will be in the long term. It could be possible, because if you invest money and people on this game, and people start to spending time, the game grows. I mean, the game grows itself. It's growing. So absolutely.
Exactly.
I mean, I like to think about the future a lot, and where we can go with things. We have a partnership that's announcing very, very soon, and the game company, they've created this metaverse, a 3D metaverse. I imagine later on, if we wanted to make it so that that planet actually represented an actual piece of land that you could walk around on.
Yeah, I have to
we
tell
could do
you
that
something.
too.
I had to tell you something. I don't know if you are talking about Earth 2, because there is a crypto thing in internet that is to be honest, I'm not so confident about that, but it's about to create a copy of the Earth in a metaverse, so with tiles and everything. And people needs to be some realistic. I mean, you can set high goals, and that's okay, but you need to be also real. Build up a metaverse in that huge. I mean, I don't know if you know about Star Citizen. It's a game based on that, and it's about 12 years of development, and it's still on alpha. So, what I'm telling.
I completely understand, Carlos.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we need that right away.
Yeah,
but I'm
exactly.
saying, can we work towards it?
Why not? That the question is, why not should we go?
I mean,
towards that?
this is a huge industry. There's obviously going to be money flowing into it.
Yeah.
And I think me and Adsley would be willing to commit to further development. We start with this foundation, obviously, and then we just continue to build onto it.
Yeah, I think we should take step on step. I mean, Starship could set some goals and go for it, but taking in consideration the time and how the things goes, and step by step, I think we could go whatever we want. That's my opinion.
I
We
agree
can
with
go
you there.
wherever
Yeah.
we want, as long as we follow the plan and step by step we go secure to that point. Just go, but taking in consideration the circumstances, the situation, the market, people, and how the things goes.
Okay.
But I go back to saying, why not? I mean, why not? That's the why should it?
This
why
is a
should
game.
we,
Me and Matthew, we've been talking a lot about it. This is a game we want this to last for years and years and years. It's
yeah,
we're talking about phase 4 now, but phase 5 can be war. Phase 6 humans can come in. Phase 7 we will start
Yeah.
tiling Earth.
for that goal we have to set a good foundation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good, very good foundation with a stable base with this game, and from that point it's like a rocket. But we need to do it well,
Yes.
and then we can go.
All depends on the community and how
Yes.
many people that plays.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, exactly.
but see in the NFT community, the NFT community always looking for the return of the investment, always.
Also.
Carlos and me, we are gamer from long challenge, a long way, long ago, and we always play for or entertainment or for funny for us, no for get a return of the. I paid $40 from this game, and I won't receive nothing. Unless I was my time, but I was entertaining with my sister, my brother, or my partner. But the NFT community is always looking for the return on the investment. So we need to balance all. We need to balance how many Starship you get and when you hold the Starship, how many Kyanite gas you used to propel your Starship, how much cost to send a Starship to a planet to get a bonus. We need that. We need to balance that to make the game successful. If we don't, we have seen, for example, a bad example of a 3 weeks ago game called Dragon Warriors that. Maybe that game is the worst decision in my early stage. Sorry, asshole, to recommend you this game because they made a bad tokenomic, for example.
Cost a lot of money on it, and I'm going after you.
Yeah, you're looking at me with a knife.
Yeah, that decision
but
can
yes.
screw up good plans.
Yeah, we need to think a lot. We need to planify a lot how the tokenomics is gonna work to make the game stable. If won't, we are gonna to have troubles. Is the way, but we are working hard in that part. So don't worry, we are behind that. We are working in the shadows, maybe sometimes, but we are working on day to make this. To release this game as a successful game. So yes.
No.
So Matthew,
I'm not worried.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah. We are talking a lot for that. We are releasing always a new picture, new features. We are revealing when next close to the release of the game, we're going to really reveal more information, and the AMA is going to be huge. So don't worry about that. So. Do you think, as well, Matthew and Carlos, the Morgoth Bagler question is going to be the last one? You agree?
No,
Yeah.
I want the question after that.
Yeah? Okay, so we're going to read the Morgoth Bagler question. Can base upgrade be removed from a planet after being built? Okay, when you get an upgrade your planet, if you sail the planet, you unstake that NFT for that planet. So in that NFT, go back to your inventory. So don't. You won't lose your NFTs that have you stake to upgrade a planet. Don't worry about that. That's all. Shoot me.
what's your plan next week, guys?
NFTs.
NFTs.
All NFT holiday.
All NFTs. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll be streaming on Twitch as usual, every day, almost every day, like the calendar.
Yeah.
I'm building up Starship, parts of the spaceships, everything that you talk, Asle, about the pack.
Yeah.
With that's all. So I could do it many ways. Just build up the whole thing and then take it apart in different pieces. And every piece is an NFT. I'll figure out how to.
So next AMA we will go through more like the NFT packs that is coming out, and we can start looking on a date for releasing pre-sale for the whitelisted.
Yeah, we need to solve. You need to answer all the waitlist and request from the works was and Pink request us. But yes, we need some feature to add. Carlos is gonna help us. Carlos is really busy because he needs to draw 66 different NFTs, and 11 of them are animated. So more the packs.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, a marketing administration. Yes, you need a Hugo who work behind. Devs devs are working in the login process, the communication in the
baby food.
More baby feed. Devs are working about the login process, the logical about the sending the Starship to planet and get back and deploy the backend code to make it real. Yes, more features are gonna be shown in the next AMA, the next Friday. It's Friday day. Turn up.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, man. So it's done, Matthew, Asol, Carlos. It has been a pleasure to chat with you, show the gameplay video, and people. Thank you for you all. Stay in this chat. This near to the 2 hours. This is the longest AMA we have done. Every AMA is gonna be longer and longer. I hope
it's a big game.
A big game.
I hope that people can have a good idea on how the thing goes now.
Yeah, with a gameplay video.
Yes. The main goal. Step by step, we're gonna get that.
Yeah.
And eventually
I have a good vision of how you guys are working it now.
Yes, thank you.
I love it. You guys did an amazing job. Thank you for that video too.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you.
So people, we are going to see you in the next AMA next Friday, same hour, 6 p.m. UTC. Matthew Albright, Starship CEO, also Nerthen, Vice Chairman, Starship, also not half dead, and Carlos Chinesta.
He's a little more than the chairman. He manages a lot of things behind the scenes. So we appreciate you, Asley. Don't let those titles, get to you.
No. I'm half dead anyway.
Actually, in the next AMA, I want to see you in your hand the Mjolnir. Mjolnir is the Thor hammer. Mjolnir is correct pronunciation. Mjolnir. Please buy one and make a bang hammer every time a person time.
You know what I'm thinking? I think I should make for them an NFT helmet or something.
Yeah,
for them.
Yeah. As Matthew, Matthew is gonna be in the game.
These things, Just give me a picture.
I'll give you a naked picture.
No, man, no. Just it's okay. Send whatever you want. Okay, I'll take it.
Cool people.
Guys.
Well, guys,
okay.
See you in the next AMA. Thank you, Matthew, Nazalel, Carlos. Bye. Have a very nice weekend, people.
Yeah.
Very nice weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bye.
Take care.
Ciao.